That's the mighty good word. Party focus your high priest. I'm up here on Venus's day. It's March 8th, Friday. This message is for the Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising Collective. Regardless of whether you have a distinguished Taurus placement in your natal chart, this may still resonate with you. I highly recommend the collective readings, and I hope to have another collective reading for this new moon in Pisces. I also recommend checking out your other sign placements, especially your rising sign. Taurus, what's good? I think we should just get into it, right? Like, could I tell you the songs that were coming to my head when okay, so like the number 4, the number 44. So like the number 248, the number, I don't know. I know that, is that part of Fibonacci sequence? We're just running with it, okay? So the songs Guns N' Roses, Sweet Child of Mine, and none other than Joy Division's Love Will Tear Us Apart, which I will strongly argue that there are other much cooler Joy Division songs. I will have to argue that point, right? Taurus, what's good? I do ring the bell. I'm about to, because, you know, picking a fight there, I guess, I suppose. So this message is for your new moon. New moon spread, I have the herbal astrology, which I'll pull one oracle card from. I have the Moonology oracle for your new moon Pisces spread, 3 cards, and then I have a bunch of tarot decks. I've been feeling out the Mystic Mondays tarot. Again, I'm hoping not to talk your head off, because I'm also trying to reestablish my time management system, my weekly, my calendar, my way of day-to-day life. Yes. Maybe on top of everything else you're focused on, you're also focused on that, Taurus. So we're gonna run with it, okay? Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, Taurus High Priest, Taurus High Priestesses, Taurus Magicians, Taurus Kings, Queens, and Royals. This is your highest, most luxurious, most Venusian, pomegranate-filled court. I am your mercurial jester with your divine messages for your spiritual exaltation, your human evolution through space and time, all the spaces, all the times. Thank you so much, Taurus. Right now, I think you're breaking up with the current space and time. You're wondering what ride you got on, and if there will be a pit stop or rest stop soon enough. Don't worry, you won't repeat the cycle as long as you're aware of the cycle. Cycle is mostly giving in to and not tending to your own. So giving into others, placing value on how you support and care for the collective. Perhaps not enough emphasis on the balance, right? Like tempering, finding the balance between self-love and selfless love, right? Yo, it's good. Okay, let's get this messages going. I just had to eat after the Scorpio message. So Taurus, maybe you're feeling like full, like, where you see others so full of, you know what? Thank you so much, Goddess Isis. Anyway, this takes you away from your self-care, right? Like, it really brings you out of your joy. So when I was listening to Sweet Child of Mine in my head, and then I had to play it, and then I was like, sweet inner child of mine, and then I was laughing, because I was like, well, Taurus is gonna laugh. Excuse me. I know you're gonna laugh at the notion of inner I know there's a lot of that in the collective, like, you know. Thank you so much, Goddess Isis. Is that enough? Thank you so much, Sun. Excuse me. Mercury, Sun God, Goddess Isis, Angel Spirits of the highest light. Spirits of the highest light, ancient ancestors, helpful ancestors, sage ancestors, wise ancestors, ancient ancestors, helpful ancestors, ancient, wise, helpful, sage ancestors. What is the new moon in Pisces highlighting? Radiance, yeah. Psychic healing, work. Card number 10, Neptune and the moon, and then we have the sun. Okay. Yeah, temperance, right? Like, how can you still exhibit yourself, your love for yourself? How can you put that, how can you put that on display while also maintaining, not status quo, but maintaining quo, right? Like, you've garnered a new quo, you've attained a new quo, and so now you're keeping it. How can you keep it? By honoring that you yourself also need rest from the collective, that you also need rest for yourself, for your self-love, for your inner child, for your radiance, for you to do good. Perhaps this is you just honoring that there's a new way, there's a new system, and you're tired of dealing with the old. Maybe it's like attempting to communicate to others the rest that you need, the help that you need, the feeling of having to do things on your own by yourself, the feeling of earning and accumulating and building wealth on your own. Can I say something without causing any arguments? I know I started the message that way, right? Combative, but like, and I'm kidding about that, right? Like, because I was joking about the Joy Division song. So regardless of whether you feel abundant, whether you feel that you are, regardless of whether you maybe acknowledge it, right? And I honestly, I don't mean to dismiss you or dismiss your how and who and what you acknowledge, but I'm just trying to tend to this message, and it's not the best message, but it's like, it's very dirty, and you're in that muddy Neptunian void, right? Like density, but also void. So a lot of people, a lot of healers, a lot of self-healers, a lot of magicians, a lot of alchemists, a lot of spiritualists, a lot of us, a lot of people like us, a lot of people like you and me, we don't get the honor or the privilege to be in our best light and to earn and to be part of the collective, while also maintaining spiritual integrity and maintaining spiritual ascension and exaltation. So it is really about remaining in dignity and honoring that you're blessed a little bit more than normal for a spiritual exalted timing for your spiritual ascension. This video that was released by Christina Lopez, who's one of my guides, how can you tend to spiritual awakening and ascension while also maintaining a job, right? Like, that maybe sums up what you may be feeling, and the need for a lot of rest. Mugwort, I love mugwort. I don't know if you have ever seen me talk about it. I talk about it a lot. I mean, see me, like, you've watched my messages before. Thank you so much, Goddess Isis and God ancestors, ancient ancestors. What is the main message for the Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising Collective, for the new moon in Pisces? Thank you so much. What is rising up in the Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising Collective? Okay, and what is the main message? So this is what's being highlighted. Nothing, or this is what's rising up in you. Nothing is yet set in stone. Okay, so there's a lot of movement, like energetically, spiritually. You're still letting go of a lot. And that's what I mean, like, you're not necessarily grounded in a new reality, but you are in a new reality. And like, it's like you have a lot of gifts at hand. And I know you're worried about like not letting it seep through your fingers, like not letting your manifestation, it has appeared to like not ruining it. Your main message from the new moon is balance, spirituality, and practicality. Another mutable card, mutable sign, Pisces. Okay, so yeah, like you're being asked to like get it flowing, get it moving. Like, don't stay too stuck on what others are doing or aren't doing. For you, against others, like this blocks you from grounding, maintaining your quo for yourself, your self-love quo, your self-care quo. This really blocks that arena for you. It really blocks, like, something about maintaining fixed mind on others is blocking the day-to-day, like the balance, right? Well, isn't that what I was saying? Like, you're blessed right now with receiving spiritual gifts and also practical manifestation. Like, you're already in your new manifestation and like witnessing, experiencing, receiving abundance, gifts, wealth, so in real time. But this could come after separation or like after reevaluation of relationships, or like maybe there was a breakup, or maybe you broke up with a lot of people. I feel like you're like trying to break up with your old self. And so now you need to like clear away. And what's the outcome? Thank you so much, God Isis. What's the outcome for the Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising Collective for the new moon in Pisces? I'm gonna get one card for the outcome. Believe in the impossible, blue moon. And a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. Okay, so in your local community, you will see the resolution of whatever issue you're experiencing in your neighborhood or with siblings or parents or things like that. I think, again, you're going through like a spiritual ascension moment, a spiritual awakening, a huge one. I'll just say that. But like, can you actually believe that you did this and that like others can't take it away from you? So there's no need to worry or to become upset when others aren't necessarily following your guidelines or your rules or things like that. Yeah, like the spark. I was getting that. It's weird that I left the lighter in the frame. I was lighting like the incense and everything. And that's what I was thinking when I was lighting. I was like, getting ready for your reading. Oh, I'm sorry. Bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. Yeah, like you kind of been... To me, it feels like you've come to this realization. I don't know if it's completely true, and maybe what I'm getting is that there's no need to sit in that mentality or sit with that mindset or sit with that thought that others just simply don't follow you, and so you don't want to honor others. So it just could be in due time, if you can focus on yourself and the love for you and your day-to-day and like your home and Not too concerned about the local community or the larger community, your work. Not to be too concerned with what spiritual developments are occurring around you. Just going with them and actually honoring that you have this space and time to like have chill days after you complete your duties, right? Like you don't have to come home and tend to them more. Like there has to be a pause if there isn't. 7 of Wands in reverse. Yeah. What is this Sun, Moon, Rising, Taurus collective experiencing? What is the message from the new moon? What is their challenge? Thank you so much. And what is the basis of the Hermit? Right now, yes, spiritual, like you're tired, you're simply, I can just say like the light, right? That's what I was talking about, like the spark. It's silly, I've been getting silly messages like that. Sweet child of mine, sweet inner child of mine. That song is hella funny. Why am I getting that song for the Taurus collective? Honestly, it reminds me of my youth. So like I was getting that, like also someone that recently passed away, like maybe they remind you of your youth. They're there to support you and they honor you. Like 10 of Pentacles means legacy. So even if your family did not have money and you now are earning money, or like the new generations in your family are now money earners or wealth builders or wealth generators, like that, like do you hear what I'm saying? Like you've broken curse upon legacy. So like this is legacy, and that's what your passed on loved ones want you to honor. With the water bearer, it's like they want to reignite your passions by allowing you to see that you must allow this to flow. Like you've earned this, you've actually fought hard and honest to God, you've prayed, you've paid, you've been dealt harsh karmic retributions, hands. You've also dealt, you've paid your karmic debt. You see the debt that others now have accumulated. It confines you, it like holds you. But like you're not in that, okay, Taurus, like you're not trapped here. You're flying high and you need to allow that spark to come in the world, okay? Like you're in the midst of a huge spiritual culmination and transformation. That's the main collective message, is the graduation of your transformation. Honor that, start to see the light, start to re-enliven yourself. You've gone past it, you've moved past it, you've earned it, you fought for it, believe it, be it. Also, new day-to-day, like you need a new day-to-day schedule or something like that. Isn't that what I was saying earlier? A message came back. Yeah, look, 9 of Wands. You're actually built, you're ready. You're just not seeing it or believing it, or you're too concerned with what others have going on. You're maxed out though. Like lately when I've been seeing the 9 of Wands is like, can you help to put something down temporarily, like for a few days or a few hours or something? Like if you can pause on certain things so that you can get a little bit of like a nap or something, or meditation or exercise, or I don't know, a walk. Look, bring love to the situation. The Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So Pisces, yeah, you need to bring love to your spiritual body and your physical body. By honoring your physical body, you are honoring your spiritual body. That is the current quality of time for you, Taurus. Honoring physical and means honoring spiritual means honoring physical. Okay, abundance. Once you start to take these breaks, these pauses, these like short, like I feel like just can you take a breather? That's what I like. Because like, look, I also love like, okay, what I was saying earlier is like you're over it, but like it's trying to come in like new friendships, new relationships. Don't worry, you will see that. You will see that come to fruition. You are starting to see it, but it is more not physical, it's more a spiritual, physiological, intuitive perception at the moment. Again, you're going through all these gifts. You're like, either you're experiencing upgrades in spiritual gifts or experiencing them for the first time. You're also well connected to recent ancestors of yours that are they themselves connected to ancient wisdom, ancient tribes, ancient ancestors of yours, sweet inner child of yours. You're seeing where you broke legacy bindings, legacy blockages. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're just like upset. Thank you so much, Sangaro. God sexes. What is the current situation for the Taurus Sun and Rising Collective during this new moon in Pisces? What's around them? What is affecting them? What is in effect in their environment? What are their hopes and fears? And what is the outcome? This new moon in Pisces. Look at all these cards. Wow. Look, a change in your day-to-day, a change in how you do your day-to-day. There's like a block. It's like your mind quickly runs to like, how can I, like, some people mess you up. Like, how am I, like the feeling that I get is like, how am I supposed to get anything done? Oh, it's that funny thing. Like, and I'm not even trying to reduce this to a joke. It's just like that funny saying, this is why we can't have anything nice. But like, look, oh my god, temperance. Weren't we just saying temperance? The chariot, the wheel of fortune. I see that as like the whirlwind that you're experiencing now. Honoring that at any moment you could spill over, you could spill a lot of this new abundance. So like I'm very much inclined to suggest that you direct your will, honor your power, your new gifts of power, like real practical power, and also power within the collective to heal yourself. Okay, power of alchemy, the power to manifest, the power to change and heal, and the power to connect to ancient wisdom. Okay, you must honor all of this. Look at this fun ride here you're on. The chariot, the wheel of fortune. So 7, 10, and 14, temperance. So like, bring love to you, love you. First commit to you. First commit to this new you, okay? This is you. To focus, hyper focus, Saturn and Taurus. Don't go down that road of hyper detail nitpickiness. That's the old you. That's the old legacy. The new legacy is honoring commitments, projects, celebrations, fun, friendships, partnerships, contracts, workmanships, workpersonships. Okay. Your fears that you will have to honor the good that you're in. Yeah, like your values have changed. So like, what do you want now? That's kind of, that is what you need to ask yourself, or that is what the suggestion from spirit is. Where can you? So going from being nitpicky or hyper focused, hyper detail oriented on one aspect to like seeing all the new avenues so that you can get to work. But that will allow you to see like, I'm working for good for myself and for others, and not like because I'm lack, like there's enough around me now. I honor that, and now I move with that. Now I move in that space and time, right? Justice, karmic justice. Now you move in that space and time, honoring that you're no longer on the path of lack or having to grow. You are attractive, remember, you want to remain in that because you are attracting this new spiritual essence to you, clarifying your spiritual essence and your, yes, allow the love to come in. Oh my goodness, yeah, you're a lot of Cancer, so like, yes, this moon speaks to your connection to ancient ancestors, into ancestral lineage, okay? You're like surrounded. The message of all is full of love. So that is another song, right? It's like it's like a Bjork song, but like love is all around you. Like all of those are like esoteric, spiritual notions. Like that is kind of where you're being asked to put your mind. Can you alleviate your mind in this Piscean, Neptunian, Aquarian vibration of all is full of love? Taurus, I know you're shaking your head and probably turning off the message. But like, we need to maintain this attractive quality to you because you're finalizing the spiritual like power up, level up. Okay, it's like when Mario. Also, I've been getting a lot of Mario and Luigi, which is funny. But yeah, like when he eats the mushroom and then grows, like the characters eat the mushroom and they grow, and oh my god, they eat so much goddess Isis. That's crazy. Yeah, I've read this one before. So lunar quality, right? Artemis, the moon goddess, and her wise white owl meet you as you enter the liminal space between one life phase and the next. Your channel is wide open. She is instructing you on how to draw upon your psychic powers. I just got like this gust of wind. Owl medicine asks you to use the powers of keen psychic sight to observe and intuit aspects of your life that may still lay in darkness. Confront that which is unworthy of your devotion. Eradicate destructive forces. Pay attention to the signs and omens that appear as you navigate the labyrinth of the subterranean forest. Wow. Shining the light, the hermit, right? On the subterranean, on the darkness that still needs the light upon it, right? So that you can wrap up, finalize. Okay, you're moving through it. You're coming to see the light. You're coming back to battle. But this time your stance is power and less warrior, okay? Peaceful warrior, wounded healer, not aggro. That leads you to finally admit to yourself that you must treat yourself in love and honor your new friendships, your new relationships, and honor that you are on your way to commitment to love. First, love for yourself, then you love for your new self, the love for your new path, your abundance, and then here comes the rest that you attract, right? That you wish. And that you are inspired to create, that you're karmically due. That is part of this new unlocking of the legacy, okay? The real legacy that you're due in abundance. I honor you and I honor your path. I'll be back with more messages today. Very well. Have a happy new moon in Pisces, Taurus.